Hello, this is Rolf Tomazone. I am back with another review on the very new Tamagotchi meats. So yes, these were just released in Japan. I got the green and the yellow shells. I also have another one coming from Japan, which has the downloads from the Tamagotchi station on it. I was hoping it would be here by this weekend, but unfortunately it didn't make it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the review with these. So, what is the Tamagotchi meats? Tamagotchi meats are another mix, basically, but a bunch of new things that have been added. So the function of it is the same as the mix, where you will mix and marry with different characters and have a resulting child with the characteristics from the previous generations, but a bunch of new things have been added. So there are two versions. There is the Magical Land version and there is the Fairyland version. I got one of each. Let's go ahead and have a look at the characters. As you can see, there are a bunch of new characters and the return of some old characters. I'm particularly excited about Kikichi returning to this. Kofrichi is an interesting choice. I'm also very much interested in the lore behind some of these characters. It took my attention looking at the Kappa Papachi character here. I know Kappa from Harvest Moon. I don't know how many of you have played that, but it's basically like a river god, and in Harvest Moon, like you give him cucumbers to make him happy. And it's interesting that here it has a cucumber sushi on top of his head. I love the little details of this. I also love this pizza character because she has like pizza cutters on her feet as rollerblades, which is really interesting. So yeah, and here are the exclusive characters which will be in each version. So 2 in each version, as you can see. I'm absolutely loving Majorichi for the magical one and Uni Pegasichi, which is like a unicorn Pegasus. It's like pretty cool. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm looking forward to starting these guys. Now, here are the available shell designs. There's going to be 3 for each version, the magical versions, as well as the fairy versions. Now, an exclusive shell design was also released, but this was not available online. It was only sold in stores, 1 per person. So a bunch of people from the community were helpful enough to help those of us who wanted to get one. It's a white exclusive shell. So I know Japan You Want has been listing some as they are able to get their hands on them on and off, as well as some people or independent sellers in the groups as well. So it's a bit pricier than the regular ones are going to be, obviously due to the exclusivity of it, but you know, for collection purposes, if you like getting these, I definitely recommend it. So here is a lovely artwork from the Fairyland and one from the Magical Land. I'm absolutely excited about this. So what are the new things in these versions? So I'm going to go ahead with the magic version with the green one, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and put the fairy yellow one to the side. So these will have Bluetooth connection. Yes, for the first time, they will have Bluetooth connectivity. And the reason for this is there is an app that has come out where you can connect with people from all over the world and interact with their characters. It reminds me very much of the old Tamatown, where you could connect with your character online and interact with other people also connected there. But the fact that it's an app is pretty cool. The app, unfortunately, is only Japanese exclusive, but for the purposes of this video, I can't really provide you with the link to it. But if you go to the Facebook groups and ask around, you'll be able to find the app. Now, another cool thing with this is twins for the first time have been added. I remember back in the day, there were always rumors of twins and this and that, but this is an actual function in this. It seems to be rather random if you're going to end up with two babies, but yes, twins are a possibility now. So I'm looking forward to coming across that. I think it'll be pretty cool. Pets are also back. I'm so excited about this one because I've always loved the pets. Um, Now, another unique thing with this is you'll be able to mix and marry your pets as well. So it's like a mini version of the the actual process, but I think it's so cool that you can do that. Now, another thing that I'm absolutely excited about is going to be the farming function, which is back with this as a location. So you'll be able to plant your own tree and everything again. So I think that's wonderful. I've always loved the farming functions, like the trees, everything. So I think that is really, really cool. Now, I'm going to go into the app a little bit more towards the end of this review. So for now, let's go ahead and unbox this. But first, this is the front of the box, side. I love that it shows the app here as well. The back of it, and the other side. It also shows the app. So yeah, let me get my X-Acto knife. So it comes with the instructions as always. And it's in black and white and in Japanese as always. But I'm gonna do my very best to show you guys how to get going with this. So if you're like me and you can't read Japanese, this is not going to be of much use to you either. So let's put this aside. There's a bunch of tape on the back of this. Let me remove this. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get this going. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's a very mint green, pastel green type of green. I'm not sure if my camera is doing it justice. There's the Bandai logo in the back. I love the sparkly faceplate. It says Tamagotchi meets here. I love the simplicity of the design. So, and the fact that it has Bluetooth connection is wonderful. I'm surprised that there's still this up top. I thought since it has Bluetooth, there wouldn't be a need for this, but maybe just for aesthetic purposes. Or, oh wait, maybe for it to connect with the mix. Yeah, okay, so it might have both. Because yes, this can connect with the mix as well. So yeah, let me go ahead and open up the back to add some batteries. And the battery is dead. Okay, so change the batteries out real fast. So let's set the date. It is 12/2 today. My birthday is 1/8. Let's go ahead and put in the name. Okay, I'm going to name it Help Me like my previous versions. Just waiting a little bit. And there's the egg. Oh, I love the new design of the egg. It's beautiful. And the room looks cozy and wonderful. There's a display cabinet, some picture, a lovely plant, the door to the left, a big window to the right. So I wonder what I'm gonna get, a boy or a girl. Come on. Come on. I feel like John Hammond from Jurassic Park.
Come on then. Come on then. Very good. Push. Push.
Come on, little one. You can do it. There it goes. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Look at that. So let's get started with the icons and everything. Um, ooh, I love the new icons. They're in between two eggshells. That's beautiful. Okay, so there's the status. As always, this is just going to be your settings and profile, all of that. This is just the same, nothing really different. And I love this cute little boy. He's so cute. And your birthday and your settings for the time and as such. Oh, can I not get out? Okay. Second one is going to be, fridge and restaurant. Looks like some sort of little soup in a mug, or is it like yeah, it looks like a soup of some kind. And then the other one is, I think, like little cereals or something. I'm not sure. The kitchen looks lovely too, doesn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Okay, bathroom and toilet the same. The connection. Now, under the connection, there's going to be a bunch of things, so I'm not going to go there right now. I'm going to come back to that. This is going to be your family. You'll be able to look at your family photos and your family tree, all of that in here. It's pretty cool to have. There are some photo spots in Japan. Sadly, we're not in Japan, so we're unable to get the downloads for that. But, if we were, that would have been pretty cool. This is the door icon, which I can't go right now because I'm a little boy at the moment. I'll have to wait until he's a bit older. This is pretty cool, the destinations. These are going to be pretty awesome because the travel is done over sea in this one, which I think is a pretty cool change. This is the good old inventory. You'll have your items and everything. Oh, look, it's a cute little teddy bear. That is so cute. Now, pets will also be obtained by leaving toys outside. I know it's a strange way of obtaining pets, but you just pick any random toy and put it in the backyard, sorry, and it attracts a pet. So you come back a little while later and there's usually a pet outside. So it's a little strange, but that's how you do it. And then once you get a pet, you go outside again, and then another pet will come, and that's when you can mix with the pet. Okay, so let's. It's breaking my heart that he's crying. Let's give him some food, guys. Hang on. Okay, he's all good, and he's about to poo. There he's on his little ducky. So cute. Good boy. And the connection icon has the meats, which is what you can connect with the other meats to play or exchange or, propose, go out. And it also has a function called Tamagotchi Pet Mix. I'm honestly not sure the full function of this. I know when you have a pet and another pet approaches you, if they like each other, it automatically brings up the option to marry and mix, so you can choose yes or no to that. So I'm not sure what the purpose of this is. Is it perhaps to connect with another mix which also has a pet and have your pets mix by connecting? I'm not sure. You'll also be able to, of course, connect with a mix, and then there is just regular connection to like the app and everything. So I don't have the app right now, but I'll be able to show you some footage of that in a minute. I want to go ahead and talk about, while we're waiting for this little guy to grow up, about the destinations. Now, there's going to be Tama Hotel, and it's going to be unlocked automatically as soon as you go out into the yard. And then there's going to be the Gourmet Street, which will unlock after you eat 5 plus omurice at the restaurant. And then there's going to be the Tama Farm, which is what I'm excited about. And this is going to be unlocked after you visit the Gourmet Street a bunch of times. So, they're going to be like the previous versions, they're going to be dependent on each other to kind of go on. Oh, this reminds me, a lot of people were asking, will you be able to use this to unlock the Mermaid Land destination in the mix? Yes, you'll be able to use this to do that with. So that'll be exciting for those of you who don't have, a means of unlocking that without a second one. So yes, you'll be able to do that. But I get sidetracked. After that, there's going to be a toy park or toy land. Some people have been calling it differently. It's going to be from the second generation onwards, and you're going to use the drum accessory and go out at 7 p.m. and you'll be able to unlock it that way. Hang on. All better. So yeah, the drum accessory is what you need from the second generation onwards, and you need to be an adult. There's going to be the Sport Plaza. After that, another destination. The Sport Plaza, you need to play the ball, having at least 2 connections. So, connect with another meets or a mix, doesn't matter. As long as you have 2 connections, you'll be able to unlock that. Then there's going to be the Starry Sky Lab. Again, it's going to be from the second generation. You just need to reform your living room to the starry sky and go out at 7 p.m. and you'll be able to unlock that location that way. The beauty salon is going to be from the second generation. Again, you just change the color 2 times, it unlocks. And then finally, there's going to be the magical land and the fairy land ones, respectively. For the magical land, it needs to be from the 3rd generation on, so you might need to wait a little bit before you do that. Sorry, but that's the way it is. For to reform the dreamy living, you'll get the fairyland unlocked, and if you reform to the magical living, you'll get the magical land unlocked. Once you get the wallpapers, respectively, for the fairy one, you need to go outside at 7 a.m. and for the magic one, you need to go out at 7 p.m. So that's that from there. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this video and wait for my little one to grow up a little bit so I can show you guys the destinations and the go out features and everything. But yeah, be right back. So while I'm waiting for him to grow up so I can show you guys the others, I realized that I forgot to show you guys the camera, which is pretty cool. So it's the last option under the chest icon. You come here and you choose it and you just wait a while. And then you'll be able to take a picture of your character. So it's, I think, super cool, and you can wait for him to be in whatever position you like before you snap it, and it gets stored and you can go back to it afterwards. He gets very happy about it. You can go under the book icon and view the picture that you've taken. So I think it's pretty cool. So back to waiting. Now there's also another Tamagotchi coming out in March. It's going to be the Easter version. Some places have taken pre-orders for this already. Here's a picture of that. It's a bad quality picture. I'm sorry. This is the only picture that's available to us. As you can see, 2 different shell colors. And I've already placed my pre-orders through Pam's shop. So when I get mine, I will do a review of that as well. And then there's also going to be accessories as well. So, you know, lanyards and such. I personally don't get these things, but I know a lot of people love these. So these are also available to get as well. Okay, so my little boy grew, and as you can see, he is adorable. He looks like he is in little red pajamas. So now I will be able to go outside and show you guys some of the other places and the games and Tamadepa and such. So yeah, by the way, I just put over a green crochet case over it because I don't want it getting scratched up. Okay. Oh, it looks like it's snowing outside. These are absolutely beautiful. Oh, there's that Starry Sky one. They are expensive though, 1500 gotcha points. Ooh, look at that. Flying unicorns. Ooh, that looks nice with like a tea set. Okay. Now, as I said, my white one is coming from Japan, from Arena. So that'll have the downloads on it. And as soon as I get that, I may make a video just to show you guys the download content as well. But sadly, I don't have that at the moment. And as I said, you can come here and buy items to leave them outside for a pet, to attract a pet. I have no money at the moment, but I will go ahead and do that. And these are the games. Let's see what the games are like. I honestly don't know either. Looks like I'm filling up the bar up there for something. On a raft of some kind in the ocean. Oh, is it a surfboard? I seem to have done... I'm not sure. I seem to have done okay, whatever it was. Let's see if we can fill it up a bit faster. That was a little better. Oh, yes, look at that. That's great. I love the animations of it too. It's absolutely lovely. Now it looks like there are some dolphins and sharks. Okay, we are going to the dolphins and avoiding the sharks. Simple enough. So what do I do? Okay, I just gotta be quick to avoid it if there are no dolphins. Ah, I got caught. Okay. I mean, I had a good run. There we go. Okay. Now, some people have also been asking, is there a daycare function in this? Not like the one before, but there is a daycare available at the Tama Hotel. So for 10 Gotchi points an hour, you can leave your Tama at the daycare at the hotel. So there's that bit of info. This is just the park. It's a cute character. And the sea travel one, so the destinations, which is pretty cool. There's Tama Planet. Thinking of, is it Hawaii? Oh, that's the Tama Hotel, okay. How cool. Awesome. So the first destination unlocked. And look, it's beautiful. There's Kikichi. I had missed Kikichi. I love the animations in this, guys. Oh, come on, this is not fair. It's 2 against 1. Oh, yep, it's definitely snowing outside. It's absolutely beautiful. So, this is a funny looking little character. These are a little pricey, so I think I'm gonna skip for now. Look at the souvenirs. And the accessories. It's this information desk. Let me go get an item and see if we can attract a pet. Just something cheap. I like the canvas. Let's see. Let's buy that. Okay, and now let's go to the treasure icon and find it. Now this should be to leave it outside. Now when we go back and check later, it may possibly attract a little pet. And there it is, it's the fish one. Oh my gosh, I was hoping for this one. I'm so excited, it's so cute. So yes, we have a pet now. That is awesome, and he has his own little house in the back as well. Oh. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much it from the Tamagotchi Meets. These are all the new functions. Now let's have a look at what the app looks like. As I said, I don't have it on my phone, but Rachel was kind enough to share a couple of videos with me, which I will share with you all. So here is a look at the basic appearance and function of the app. There isn't much you can do in the app at the moment. It looks like it's mostly still under construction with a couple of locations that are still saying coming soon. What basically you can do at the moment is create a profile and then go ahead and add your friends by sending your ID number to them and then them sending it over to you and adding it to your book. I think you can add 10 friends at a time. And then on Wednesdays and Sundays, Japan time, of course, you will be able to meet with your friends there and get married. So that seems to be the sole function at the moment, just going there, being able to walk around with your friends, and then marrying on Wednesdays and Sundays. So yeah, here is that video. And lastly, Rachel was also kind enough to share this video with me about how to connect your Mix with the app, because if you don't have a Meets, you can still use your Mix Tama to enter it, but because the Mix doesn't have Bluetooth like the Meets one does, in this one all you have to do is just connect through the Bluetooth to your app, and you don't have to do any sort of code. With the Mix one, you will have to enter a code. Now, it's going to be a little difficult if you don't know Japanese, but Rachel shows it really nicely here if you'd like to see how the process is done. Here is that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it answered some of your questions. I know a lot of people are still a little hesitant on whether or not to get one, and I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what it's like and what its features are like. I'm really liking it so far. I think it's a lot of fun. I didn't really care for the mixed concept in the beginning, but this has added a bunch of new things in it that I think it makes it very fun and new, and the added bonus of the app makes it really nice. I'm excited to see what else they're going to add into the app itself in the future, because as I said, as it stands, it's still mostly under construction, but it's looking good, guys. So thank you once again, and au revoir.